Welcome back to my channel. Today I bring you guys a fun home decor haul. If you guys are interested in watching some of the items that I recently picked up, please keep on watching. I'm gonna start off with frames. I don't have a big haul this time. It's kind of small, but it's okay. They're cute items and I know you guys will be so excited to see these items as I share them with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the cutest small frame. When I picked this frame up, I knew that it had potential. I saw more to the frame than when it looks at the thrift stores. Obviously, when you see certain frames at the thrift store, they are dirty. So you gotta see, past that. So when I got this frame, I love the detailed. It already has the clock detailed on here, and then it has a pretty little gold in the inner, and then it has a piece of wood on the outside of the frame. So what I usually do when I donate my frames that I no longer want or need here in my home, I usually keep the inserts because I know that sometimes just, by putting an insert in a frame, it elevates the frame itself. It makes it, it takes it to another level. So what I did, I put an insert on there. I put this cute little white insert, so it makes my print so much smaller. How adorable was this frame? This frame was only $2.49. I immediately, when I saw this, well, actually my daughter picked it up for me. She gave it to me. I was so excited to, get this. I was excited because I could see that it was going to be one of those type of frames that I'm going to be using, throughout the year. So that was my first item. Very, very, cute, adorable. And it was only $2.49. So that was my first frame. My next frame, which I went to recent. I bought, I think it was Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I don't remember, but I know it was one of the stores. And I did see the Petal and Lane frames. I love those frames, but they had a Halloween one. So when I went to the thrift store, I went with an open mind, and I wanted a picture that I can kind of put the little ghost, on my picture. So what I did, I picked this, frame up. Again, I put a new insert inside of it. So I kind of just changed the whole look, as you guys can see. And I added my own little ghost on there. I don't want to, for you guys to see the glare on my thing, but there it goes. Okay, so then I added this cute little ghost as if he's coming out from the subway. But this is a normal little, picture that someone probably took or whatnot. But yeah, so the little ghost is coming out of here. And just this white frame itself, I think that it just elevates this frame. And I only paid, I want to say like $3.49 for this frame versus a $20 frame from TJ Maxx. So that was my next item, and I love this, and I already have it styled, and I'll insert a picture as to where I have it already styled. So that's my next item. I guess I'll continue with the frame since this is my last frame. I also picked up the cutest frame, and I apologize if it takes the glare. So this frame, so adorable. It already has some cute little ghost people on there. So cute. I only paid $12.49. It is real wood on the outside. This is an old frame, as you guys can see. So adorable. I love that it has the cute little bats in the, flying, and the cute little tree. And the ghosts, if you guys can see, they're see-through. So I'm not quite sure how the painter, got it to look like that. But just love this frame overall. And I know that I usually don't go all out for Halloween, but just adding a, cute little frame to your area, I think it just, already you're in the, in the spirit of Halloween or whatnot. So that was $12.49. I was pretty excited to see that, considering I had previously seen a frame at TJ Maxx. And I know it's Petal and Lane. They are very cute frames, but for $20, I was like, well, let me see what I can find at the thrift store. So that was my next item. My next item was this cute little candelabra or candle holder. I mean, I can use this for Halloween because it is also giving me very creepy vibes, but I like it. Love it. But how adorable is this hammered candle holder? Love, love. So cute. Very well made, very heavy, and I love how it just looks by itself. I don't think I'm going to put a candle on it. I don't plan to put any candles because I don't even know what kind of candle it would, even need, to be honest, but I kind of like it on its own. And I believe this was $3.49, and yeah, so that was my next item. My next item, and I'll insert, like I said, a couple pictures because I did picked up just recently 2 silver lamps, and I love the other one. This one was, I was going back and forth whether I wanted this one or the other silver little lamps. They're both short, very cute, but how adorable is this silver lamp? I did add this because it did not come with this, so I'm just, currently gonna be looking for a shade. But the other one, I already had a shade, and like I said, I'll insert either a little clip or video or a picture, just in a little bit, as to how I style my other lamp that I found. These were only $6.49, and I did, mention that I do want to incorporate a little bit of silver, not too much, because I still like my old earthy, decor, and my, brass colors that I bring here in my home, the gold, all that good stuff. But the little pop of silver just really, really makes the area look a little bit clean, like a cleaner look, a cleaner vibe when I'm styling. So that was my next item, and I was so excited to pick both those lamps up. I was going to pick up one, but they were both different, so I said, why not? Okay, now we're going to start with Facebook Marketplace. This lady wanted $5 for this plant. I immediately sent her a message, and I asked her if I can come pick it up. She said yes. How adorable is this cute little plant? I love the leaves. I love. And for $5, I cannot, pass on this little plant. So adorable. It was only $5. And she said, I believe she said she purchased it at Home Goods. That's what she had on the description. She said it was purchased from Home Goods and whatnot. So that's my next item, and I love the colors. So they look so real. So that was my next item. And my last item was so excited to see these. This is something that you pick up at a Floral or one of those Pottery Barn kind of stores. I don't even know how I'm going to show you guys. How adorable are these stems? Good quality. Look at the, very hard. I was having a hard time trying to bend these. This one was already bent. This one was bent, but in a weird way, so I kind of fixed it. But how cute are these? I'm currently loving my decor with just one leaf, coming from one vase. So I can either pair this together or separate them and use them in 2 different high vases that I, own here in my home. I thought that these were so cute. They only were priced at the thrift store for $7.49. You guys might think that it's a little pricey price for the thrift store, but it was not, considering what these big old stems go for. And then I'm pretty sure I spent more than $20, so plus I think it was a Sunday when I picked this up, so I got 25% off for, working either for being a student or working in education, which I am both. So I love this. So cute, $7.49. And how adorable are these leaves? So cute, so excited. And for the price, I was, pretty happy with that. So that is gonna complete my haul, and I do apologize that I did not have a haul last weekend. I know I did just do the quick DIY on those tables that I picked up at Facebook Marketplace. I did pick up those 2 for $25. I love the way they came out. I already have them styled. If I have time, I'll either do a little video as to how I have one currently styled, and I just love the way they came out. It did drain me because it was not only was it hot, it was taking a lot from me trying to make sure that I really took that yellow, wooden color that it came with. But overall, very well worth it, especially considering that they only wanted 2 for $25. The wood is solid. They're heavy. They're very, very old. So I was pretty happy to how the outcome came out with those tables. It was such, such worth me, scrubbing and doing whatever I needed to do. Anyways, if you guys love this video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.